So, Jazz and Brand here. I'm here with Torrei Hart. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk to you because I follow you on Instagram and via pretty funny fish.
Yes.
And then all the drama before, the drama kind of died down. So I always ask someone when I first sit down with them, who are you?
All right. Who am I? Well, I'm Torrei Hart. I am a mother. I am an actress first, and let me just say that because that is my passion. Acting is my passion. I don't consider myself a comedian.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, a lot of people do, but I just wanted to be known that I'm not a comedian. I'm a comedic actress, but I don't consider myself to be a comedian because comedians are a little crazy, and I'd like to think that I've overcome my craziness. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a comedic actress. I'm a mom. I'm a whole lot of other things too. A writer, a producer. Yeah, there's so much to me.
Okay. Yeah. So you wear many hats.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I just like, oh, she's a comedian. That's what I initially thought. Okay, so that's cool to get this. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. But first we have to talk about the fact most of us knew you because you were married to Kevin Hart. How did you all meet? I know you were all together for a long time.
Yes.
Right? How did you all meet?
Well, we met at community college in Philadelphia. I was 20 and Kevin was 19. We met in the cafeteria actually, and we did have one class together, but he was just always making people laugh, and he made me laugh. And the first time he ever performed was at the Laugh House in Philadelphia, and I was with him, and he invited me to go with him, and he asked me to hold his phone. And back then, if a guy asked you to hold his phone, because men cannot want you touching their phone.
Right.
So if a guy asked you to hold their phone back then, y'all go together. So, I mean, in my opinion, and it was a Nokia too. Ooh, I use Nokias no more. So we really went together.
Yeah, y'all really were together. That was
we really
serious.
were together. Yeah. So that's where we met, and then we dropped out of school together because he really wanted to pursue comedy, and I really was just going to school to shut my parents up. I knew that wasn't what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be an actress. So I went and got a job at the phone company and was there to help support him with his journey, and then the rest is what it is now.
Okay. So you all had 2 children together.
Yes.
Okay. And were you when his career started taking off, were you a stay-at-home mother? Are you still working, or were you doing other things, or?
Well, I always worked. I was always into customer service and little jobs here and there. Like I said, I did work at the phone company for a while, and was making good money at the phone company.
Yeah.
But then when I got pregnant with my daughter, I did stop working.
Okay.
And I was just taking my acting classes. I was also sewing and doing that kind of womanly stuff, but I wasn't just fulfilled with just staying at home and just being focused just solely on being a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. But that wasn't you wanted to do other things.
Yeah.
You were kind of doing other things.
Yes.
Dabbling in other things. Okay. So when his career started to take off, did you get bitter at all? And this is before. I'm not talking about the divorce. I'm talking about like when you saw him taking off and you weren't necessarily satisfied with being a mother. Not that that's not enough to.
Well, it wasn't enough for me.
Okay.
And I don't knock anybody.
Yeah.
I just know what God put in me, and it wasn't just for me to be a stay-at-home mom. But I do respect stay-at-home moms because it is the toughest job there is, in my opinion.
Right.
Well, I will say that I was a little resentful. I wasn't bitter, but I did see his career growing, and and I was there from the beginning. So we would sit down, and I was his muse, and all of his early material. If you date back to when he first started, it was because we were always together. I was in his life, and it was always, okay, I'm gonna throw you in this joke, I'm gonna throw you in this, and so we'd be sitting there, I'm like, okay, use it, or here, how about this? Use that. Like, this is funny too. I didn't care if maybe the run of the joke. Who cares? It's funny. So when I saw that happening, and I will say I got a little bit more resentful when I had my daughter because I couldn't go as many places with him as I was able to go before, and I kind of felt like he was distancing himself. So I was kind of like, well, you get to hang out with these people, and these people were coming in, and I'm like, well, who are they? I don't know who these people are, and why am I not able to still go to the places that I used to be able to go to with you?
Okay.
So
gotcha. Fast forward to the present day, you all are divorced. And I think initially the relationship the co-parenting was probably difficult, or the relationship between you two. I guess when you're divorcing, it's ugly. But now I think, in my mind, because I've created this all in my mind, so I'm glad that you're here to clarify what's in my mind. In my mind, the relationship is better these days. But is it, how is the relationship between you and then like the co-parenting sort of aspect?
You know, honestly, with even going through the divorce, it got a little bitter, but we still remained friendly. We would go through patches where, of course, like, let a court date come up. Now that's when it got intense, you know, because I even tried to attack his attorney in court.
Like visit, what is that? Did I read that?
Yeah, but you know, she was good, you know, so I was like, you know, damn, she got to go down, you know, and I was trying to take her out because I was like, she's good. She was lying, but she was good.
Yeah.
And now the funny thing is, she's now my attorney. So that's a long story. I know that's a long story. Yeah, this is why I tell you, me and Kevin, we have this weird relationship.
Yeah.
We're good friends. But yeah, we had our ups and downs during the divorce because you're going to have ups and downs. If you don't, it's just that's not normal. But right now we're good at co-parenting. We're excellent actually at co-parenting because he's working a lot, and when I work, he comes and gets the kids and has them for me. And we just try to make it work. I don't want my kids to ever see us not getting along or feel like, okay, my parents can't work it out. I feel like if you just put the kids first, then you can do it. And it does take time. You know, trust me, this was not like that. It wasn't instant. So we've been working on it for a while now.
Okay. So when he does something huge, or like he got the show on BT, Real Husbands, do you call him or you text him like, oh, congratulations, or you guys just don't even?
Oh,
like,
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Like actually he just did, I believe it's the Guy Awards on Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend.
Okay, yeah, and I sent him a text message and I was like, hey, congratulations, it's nice to know my baby daddy is making moves and doing big things, you know, and he sent me one back and he's like, LOL. Because it's just, at the end of the day, if he's doing good, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want him to do bad. And then my children, they are such they watch everything that we do. Like my daughter pitches me sketch ideas all the time. My son, he's sitting in the back sucking on his 2 fingers when we're editing, and he's just like, Mom, that's not funny. No, you gotta take that out. That's funny. You know, so my kids, they really watch everything that's going on, and so they need to know that me and their dad are on the same level and just getting along.
Do you get along with his girlfriend?
You know, we're not enemies, but we're not friends.
Okay.
You know, I don't feel like we can build the right type of relationship because I feel like there's still something there.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to trying to build a better relationship with her, but I think it takes two to build a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cordial, but
that's
not your girlfriend.
No, we're not girlfriends. We're not girlfriends.
That's what I thought in my mind too.
Okay.
Would you ever remarry again?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think so, but you never know. Some people, you might be like, I'm done. This is it.
I mean, right now, the place that I'm in, I'm not looking for to remarry, but I'm not opposed to it. I mean, I've learned a lot from that relationship. I've learned what I like, what I don't like, what I'll tolerate, how to be a better woman, because trust and believe it, it wasn't all Kevin's fault. You know, there was things that I could have done better. We got married so young. I didn't even understand what the role of a wife really is.
Right.
Just like he didn't understand the role of a husband, but we both have learned from our mistakes, and hopefully, you know, within the new relationship that I do get in and when I can use that.
What do you want your future husband to be like?
Well, first he has to be tall.
Okay, let's start there.
No, I'm just
joking. Okay, because you are a comedic actress. Go ahead.
But I ideally, you know, he just has to be funny. Like, I mean, Kevin, he's a lot to live up to. You know, I will say, sheesh, I don't want him to be like Kevin, but I want him to be successful.
Okay.
I want him to be funny.
Okay.
I want him to be talented. I mean, I like artists.
Right.
I love men that are into the arts. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just what I go for. I'm attracted to that. So he has to be somebody that I can bounce ideas off of, and maybe we can continue to build something together, because I'm a builder, so I like building together.
Okay.
Yeah.